Recording.
All right, we're back, and it's the first day of August. That's the time I'm recording this. And I just did an oil change on the doozy. We're on our stroker big bore DRZ. And if it's your first time watching us, thanks for tuning in. When I left the house, it said 105 degrees outside, and I believe it. It's super, super hot. But when it's hot like this, I think about the times when it's freezing for the high. And I just deal with the heat because the heat's a lot easier for me to deal with than it being too cold to ride. So we did an oil change, which we streamed that. I streamed that on the channel here. Got the oil change done in about 30 minutes, and it probably took me that long because I took my sweet time. But also, other than the oil change, I inspected our air filter, and I cleaned and lubricated the chain, and also cleaned the wheels. Which, you know, I don't do it that much. This isn't a show bike. This is a bike to ride. And ride it I do. I enjoy it. Every last minute of it. I had a failure. I was trying to upload a video a while back. Good grief, it's so hot I'm having a hard time saying my words. But I speak better than the wrinkly old man that's in the White House. That guy's determined to destroy this country and destroy our way of life as Americans. Inflation's so high, price of gas so high, our taxes are so high. Good grief. But I did get a deal for our oil change through Walmart, of all places, on eBay. Walmart has an eBay store. I got 5 gallons of Rotella T4, which is what I use in this and all of my bikes, actually. 15W40 for $72 to my door. For $72 for 5 gallons. I think I got a pretty good deal. That's like pre-Rona prices. Just wish it would go down in the farm store for a gallon down to $13, but they want almost 20. Come on, farm store, get your act together. But got the wheels looking good. I even cleaned off the headlight, the mirrors a little bit. Got the bugs off of it. So I ride this bike. So I did that oil change at 1,000 miles, which was cool. It was a little over. I also filled up the tank with gas from one of my fuel jugs. I like to not have to go to the convenience store all the time to fill up, so I keep some fuel jugs in place in case I need it, just so I can fill up regularly. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. One of these fields, these farm fields, I went through it. I didn't go through the farm field. They have their irrigation going, and it was spraying water across the highway, and so I drove through it. If I think about it, I will input it into the video right here. I thought that was pretty cool. Literally, that's a pun, because it did cool me off quite a bit. It's 130 degrees right now. Over 100 degrees then. It wasn't quite as hot as it is now, but it was still hot. I'd done my workout. I'm gonna just take it, and ran and all that. Although I was perspiring quite a bit, the water had a cooling effect, not only because it was cool, because it evaporated almost immediately. We've got a drier heat since our humidity is down somewhat. But the DRZ is running good. It's a little warmer than normal, which you would expect. As far as its coolant temperature, it's still staying in the green, so that's good. Green means good, but it's like right there on the edge of the yellow, which would probably be in the, what was it's a little higher than the thermostat temperature, so it's, you know, it's what you kind of expect. It's been a while since we've done a railroad tracks wheelie, so 4th, 3rd. Let's do a railroad tracks wheelie. Oh, that sucks. Missed the timing a little bit, I guess. Oh, I was in 4th. That's why. So we're in 2nd here. That was a pretty good one. I think we made up for it. Oh, gal was mean mugging me. She wasn't a fan. You know, it's just kind of a lesson. You know, don't take things too seriously. We've only got this one life to live, and we need to make each day count. It's not all eat, drink, and be merry, but it does, you know, it's good to just to kind of lighten up a little bit. We don't have all, you know, forever. Tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow's not promised, and you know, it's try to treat people right, treat your family good, tell them you love them every now and again. Maybe this heat's making me sentimental, but you know, just do right. If you believe in God, you know, maybe say a prayer every once in a while, or quite often, not just when you're in trouble or when others are in trouble and you're your last resort. Maybe when you're thankful, maybe when you should be thankful all the time, hopefully. One of the guys that is overseas, he's a Swedish guy, handle his ride yard. We chit-chat back and forth, and he's counseled me quite a bit on my learning how to wheelie and this and that. He's given me some tips. He had to sell his bike. Inflation's high there too. Times are tough, you know, but he's got a responsibility as the head of his family. Make sure that his wife and I don't know if he's a family man as far as children, but he's got to make sure that his wife's taken care of well, and also take care of himself. He had to sell his bike. Very gifted rider and stunt rider, but he doesn't have it. He doesn't have his stuff anymore. He doesn't have his bike. He had to make a sacrifice just to make it, just to save their house. That's tough. So, kind of gave him some words of encouragement yesterday, because You know, as I would be, I'd be down in the dumps. I'd sell my bike, or even one of my bikes. Blows. So it's a worldwide problem. It's a worldwide problem, is inflation. Government's getting too big. So really, I'm not just really with a topic right now, you know, of this vlog. It's just kind of a random vlog, and if you make it this far, you know, hey, let me know what you think about my wheelie progression. Surely you've noticed it on my channel. I tried to share that it's not bragging. It's just, you know, me sharing my progression, and I made a big goal. I made a goal to learn how to do this stuff and get better at it. This is another place where I like to do wheelies from time to time. My friend lives over here by here. Let's see if we can get one up here. Oh! I kind of jerked to the side here. Yeah, you know, and some of that might be the heat. You know, it's 100 degrees. So my jetting might not be too happy about it. It would make it a little fat. You know, that hot air. But I'd rather it be a little fat than lean during the normal times when I'm riding. So that's the main goal, is in how I jetted this bike, was to ensure that we're not lean at any point. And we might be just on the lean side of things when it's the coldest of the times, but it's not like extremely lean. All right, and I'm at a point, since I'm a small vehicle, this is what you call a dead light. It's not recognizing the fact that I'm here. So I'm going to make sure and look left and right and go. That's not breaking the law. So I know we're kind of random, and you know, it's not showing all the best parts of my ride. I made some mistakes. You know, it's in 4th gear instead of 3rd gear to jump the tracks, or the wheelie the tracks. And I had a little bobble back there, and it's all my failures. So this is a random vlog on the DRZ, my favorite bike ever. Especially as a stroker big bore. Oh yeah. We're going to get some arms today and do some cardio. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Make sure and like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.